You know, lately we haven't been talking movies, and I miss that. Let's talk about some movies here, okay? I watched 3 films in the last week, give or take. A couple of them came out a couple years ago. You may have seen them, maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been thinking about seeing it, and you need a little push. Well, let me make a couple recommendations. I got 3 films here. It doesn't mean they're all going to be home runs. So I went ahead and picked up Gone Girl. I popped it in my Blu-ray player. My wife and I watched it. It's a long film. It's 149 minutes. It stars Ben Affleck. This is about a guy who goes home one day and it looks like there's a breaking and entering going down. His wife is missing. Calls it in, the police come, and then next thing you know, just the way things unfold with the media and just weird instances where Ben Affleck basically does the wrong thing. He's painted out to be this horrible, this husband totally killed his, basically a famous wife and this and that. But I knew about what the spoiler alert, okay? If you're gonna watch Gone Girl, don't listen to this. 1, 2, 3 earmuffs. His wife is in on it. She's trying to set this guy up. But the thing is that happened not even halfway through the movie, and it just kept on going. This movie was fantastic. Straight up. I give Gone Girl an A. I didn't spoil everything. Check it out. This had an ending. I thought about this all day the next day at work. Just all day. And Neil Patrick Harris is in this and Tyler Perry's in it. Believe it or not, Tyler Perry did a great job. Smaller role, but he nailed it. I would recommend this up, down, left, right, ABA, select, start. I watched The Lobster. This is from 2015. It's an hour and 59 minutes. What's going on in here? You got a guy named Colin Farrell and Rachel Weisz. And this is a hip little movie. Oh, I love this film. This film's great. Well, I'll tell you what, this film sucked on one level, in that it doesn't go full circle. It's not a full story. Not every movie has to be that way, but The Lobster, it's about this guy in the dystopian future where the city has a law that if you're not in love, you got to get sent to this, like a hotel, and if you don't fall in love within 45 days, they're going to turn you into an animal. And you pick whatever animal you want, and Colin Farrell picks a lobster. This is a dark, dark movie. It's a well-shot movie. A lot of thought went into this movie in terms of just details. However, there's so many ways the stories can go, but it never goes full circle. Like in the very beginning, no spoilers here, Whiplash. This isn't The Lobster. No spoilers here. But this woman gets out of a car at the beginning of the film and just walks up to, I believe, a donkey, shoots it, it falls over, and then you skip ahead. So immediately I was like, oh, wait, that's probably someone she knows that got turned into an animal. She killed it, and we're going to get that at the very end. Well, did ya? Well, maybe I didn't, because I said it doesn't come full circle. But the first half of this movie was wonderful. It was, wow, I've never seen anything like this. You won't be able to compare The Lobster to many films. In fact, maybe the way that they talk in this, it kind of reminded me of The Invention of Lying, where no one could lie. It was just straight up like, where were you? I was over behind that tree masturbating. I mean, that's just a small glimpse. This is a very sexual movie. This isn't for everybody. I don't recommend The Lobster to everybody, but if you're the type of movie buff that kind of wants to get a feel for everything, give The Lobster a shot. I give it a C-. So watch Gone Girl before that. So I just finished watching this today, and I gotta tell ya, by the way, Sticks, check out Whiplash. This thing is money. Long story long, Miles Teller is a guy named Andrew, and he goes to this cutthroat musical academy, an institution of music, okay? It's a school. And he is on his way to the top, at least that's where he wants to be, and this instructor, the guy that goes like this and stuff, he is a hard ass. J.K. Simmons. He plays a guy named Fletcher. He pushes his students to the brink, pushes them a little bit too far, and this kid, Andrew, basically goes so ham that it catches up with him. The way that these two play off each other was amazing. Straight up. J.K. Simmons, you might remember him from like Spider-Man's. He was J. Jonah Jameson. He's got the mustache. We are farmers. Bump it, bump, 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 bump. He's that dude, but he killed it so hard he got an Oscar in this film. And in fact, this film, when it was over, I couldn't believe it. I literally just said, "It's over?" I wanted more. Then what the finale was, the finish was so money. Just the way that these two just in respect, it was earned. It was so badass. This film, if you're into music, and you haven't seen Whiplash yet, do yourself a favor. Get out, check it out. This is a great film. Rewatchability factor, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm going to give this a solid A. If you're at Redbox or Netflix and you happen to see titles like Gone Girl, The Lobster, or Whiplash, give Gone Girl a shot. Straight up, tell me about it. Have you seen this movie? What'd you think when you saw it? Did you think about it the next day? Am I crazy? Did the movie suck? And what'd you think about Whiplash? Have you seen this? Are you thinking about seeing it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've seen The Lobster, let me know what you thought about this first half and the second half. Quite frankly, it seemed like two movies balled in one. So the Lobster was just all over the place. I think it's overrated. Colin Farrell did a bang-up job, though. And the humor in this is dark and it's pretty funny. But again, just so loose that it's not it didn't satisfy me. So that's what I'm watching lately. What are you watching? Let me know. Thanks for watching.